So when you outsourced this, did you have a technical person in-house helping you, or did you just outsource it and just trust the development company?
Originally, the chap that I was with in the beginning, he was my technical advisor, and because he trusted this company to build his platform, his service, and I trusted him implicitly, I trusted them, and they have built a very good prototype for us, which has actually stood us up in good
So
stead.
you would refer this kind of outsourced development company to other individuals?
I would recommend,
you could recommend it.
Yes,
You would recommend
this company, yes,
okay.
definitely.
So your business model, from what I understand, is typical two-sided platform where you need consumers on one side, and you need businesses to give you content on the other side. I'm not sure. So that's the typical chicken and egg situation, which lots of entrepreneurs face. Which one did you go for first, and why?
Well, in our situation, we need to get the content into the system first. So we need to have something there to be able to be reviewed and accessed.
Okay.
We're providing a platform which allows a company to have their content available principally over mobile.
Okay.
So we're providing this as a service to them, to their customers. So it's from B2B to C.
So let's use an example. Let's say there was an e-commerce store, and let's call it ASOS, and it wasn't optimized for mobile. You could go to ASOS and you could say, hey guys, look, there's all these people who are probably trying to browse your website. They probably have the data, and say these people are trying to browse your website using a mobile phone. The user experience is really poor. If you give us pictures and prices and product details, we can suck it into our system, and then all of a sudden all these products are now available on the mobile phone. That's pretty much the proposition. How are you going about getting the ASOS? I keep using ASOS as an example. Their website is mobile optimized, but how are you going about getting these e-commerce customers on board? What processes are you using?
Well, we have a plan which is that ultimately we're targeting a niche industry. We're targeting one specific industry ultimately, and that's because it's easier for us to focus on that industry, understand that industry, and provide a good service to that industry. Yeah. For the start of the project, we have looked at working with one or two or three companies to give us full access to their data, to be able to learn and understand. It's one thing to build a prototype and use dummy data. It's completely another to work with a live company with real live issues and problems and pull that data in and understand.
So you're effectively you go into a business and you're selling your proposition to them. How do you overcome two questions? How do you overcome the objections? Because lots of entrepreneurs are going to partner with businesses. How do you tackle the objections? And also, how do you go about doing the pitch? Do you cold call? Do you use email? Do you use a warm introduction? And if so, how do you find that warm introduction? What's the pitch?
Well, I mean, if you're able to go warm, it's always recommended to go warm because it's one step closer to being able to talk.
Let's say you can't. Let's say you can't.
So if I can't go warm, then the best way for a cold introduction is to pick up the phone. Is actually to talk to someone, or even better still, to meet them in person.
Okay.
And just communicate, because people buy from people. So.